Listen well, for this is not a story meant to be rushed. It is said that before the village learned fear, before mothers learned to wake suddenly in the night, there lived a man called Kavira. Kavira was not born evil, he was born empty. While other men planted and waited, while others trusted the season and the sky, Kavira watched his fields fail again and again. His heart bent low with hunger, his name carried no weight, and in his bitterness, Kavira decided that this poverty was not his doing, but a curse spoken by others behind his back. So when his final harvest died, and his roof collapsed into dust, Kavira did not pray. He listened, and something old listened back. It whispered from the river banks where shadows drink light. It murmured beneath termite mounds older than memory. Its voice did not shout, it promised gold without labor, cattle without season, respect without patience. But every promise has a hunger. The voice asked for what the village guarded most. Not today, not cattle, not land. It asked for tomorrow. After that night, the village changed in small ways at first. A baby would be born healthy, wrapped carefully, laid beside its mother, and by morning, the cradle would feel lighter. No blood stained the earth, no cry tore the sky open. Only silence, thick and confusing. Mothers woke with milk, but no mouths to answer it. Fathers dug small graves without knowing what crime they were burying. The elders searched for meaning. They blamed fate. They blamed witchcraft. They blamed women who already carried grief like stone. And all the while, Kavira grew rich. His footsteps rang like hidden metal. His compound widened, yet warmth never entered it. Dogs stopped at the boundary and turned away. Birds broke their flight before his roof. Many women passed through his house. No child ever stayed long enough to call him father. At night, his wealth began to breathe. Cattle watched him with eyes that knew too much. Walls sweated as though alive, and in his dreams, mouths whispered his name, not in accusation, not in forgiveness, but as one counts debts. With every new moon, Kavira thinned, and his riches grew heavy and full. The village lost its laughter. Drums forgot their voices. Games faded from the dust. Children became rare enough to count and precious enough to fear for. Then came the night that changed the myth. There was no wind, no stars. Kavira lay awake, surrounded by his wealth, when he heard a sound he had never heard before. Not a cry, not a whisper, a knock. Not at his door, but from inside his own chest. By morning, Kavira was gone. His house stood open, his wealth remained untouched and unwanted. Those who entered saw the ground beneath them breathed, and that small shadows moved where light refused to follow. The elders erased his name from memory. They spoke it no more, but they did not forget the lesson. To this day, when the earth grows warm without reason, mothers pull their children closer, and the elders say, some wealth is not earned, it is fed. And what feeds on silence never stops eating.